Hello and welcome to the Week 5 Games That Matter recap video. It was an exciting week, a lot of good games on the slate. I'm going to jump right into it, get into this, and it was a good week, I think. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. So starting with the Friday games, number 12 Penn State at Maryland. I had Penn State winning this one. I thought Maryland might keep up with them, but it was not the case. 59-0. Penn State gets the big win here. Next was Arizona State at number 15. Cal. Now, I picked Cal to win this one. I thought both teams are doing pretty well right now. Cal's got a bit of momentum. They're number 15. They're undefeated, and they're at home. So I picked Cal in a close one. It was a close one, but Arizona State squeaked out the win against Cal. Now on to the Saturday games. Texas Tech at number 6, Oklahoma. I picked Oklahoma to win this game. Oklahoma did, and they just blew up the field. Texas Tech really couldn't keep up with them. Next was Northwestern at number 8, Wisconsin. I picked Wisconsin to win this game, and they did. They won it by a couple of scores. They kept, I believe, Northwestern to 9 or 10 points, and their defense is just amazing at Wisconsin. We'll see how it holds up later on in the season. They got to play Ohio State. We'll see if they can slow down Ohio State. But I'm looking forward to that matchup, peeking ahead. But right now, Wisconsin got the win like I thought they would. Middle Tennessee at number 14, Iowa. I picked Iowa to win this game, and they did. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember the score in this one. I just know that Iowa won the game, and I'm pretty sure they won it kind of handily. Rutgers at number 20, Michigan. Michigan took out their frustrations on Rutgers. Kind of was expected. A lot of people were thinking this is the game that Michigan needs, that they can try and jumpstart their offense in this game and hopefully improve for the rest of the season, and they did just that. But we'll see if it improves them for the rest of the season on offense. Number 23, Texas A&M at Arkansas. I had A&M winning this game. They're on the road, but I just didn't think Arkansas could hang with them. Arkansas did hang with them. I think Texas A&M got caught in the first half. In fact, the first 3 quarters, peeking ahead to that Alabama game next weekend. And they kind of let Arkansas sneak up on them. They end up getting the win on the road, but still, it was an interesting one. Texas A&M got the win. Now for possibly the most interesting game on the slate. Number 1, Clemson at North Carolina. I picked Clemson to win this game, and they did, because North Carolina failed to convert on a 2-point conversion that would have won the game in the final minutes. The final score of that one was 21-20. North Carolina opted to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point. The extra point would have tied it and sent it to overtime. I understand the logic behind it. Basically, Mack Brown, the coach of North Carolina, realized if he goes to overtime, it's hard enough to stop Clemson. You don't want to give them the ball at the 25. They're going to get a touchdown, and you're going to have to play catch-up all the time. So he was hedging his bets and thinking, if I go for 2, I can win it outright. Game over. We don't got to worry. Did not get the 2-point conversion, so unfortunately for North Carolina, Clemson comes away with the victory on the road, survives a tough game that a lot of people thought they would run away with. Ole Miss at number 2, Alabama. It looked like Ole Miss was ready to play early, but after the first quarter, it was all Alabama. Alabama won the game like I said they would. Number 18, Virginia at number 10, Notre Dame. Now this game was interesting. Notre Dame's coming off that Georgia loss, and they're coming back home. And they're playing Virginia, which at the beginning of the season looked like it was going to be, okay, the recovery game. But Virginia was number 18 in the nation, and honestly, I feel like they are a really good team and a danger to anyone on their schedule. They were 4th in the nation in sacks coming into this game, and they sacked the Notre Dame quarterback, Ian Book, 4 times. That's not anything to turn your nose up at, especially against an offensive line like Notre Dame's. But the end result was their own quarterback got sacked 8 times, and they had, I believe, 4 turnovers. Notre Dame won the game 35-20. Credit to Virginia, they hung in there, though. Next was number 21 USC at number 17 Washington. I picked Washington to win this game at home. I felt like USC was strong, but they're still on a third string quarterback. He's going to have some learning games, and this was on the road against a great opponent in Washington, and it showed a little bit. They did not get blown out. It was 28-14 final. Washington did win the game at home. Honestly, it knocks USC out of the top 25 rankings, but it proved, I think, that USC will be able to hang in pretty much any game they play for the rest of the season. So it's going to be interesting. USC is going to be one of those sleeper teams that a lot of people won't take seriously because they're not ranked at the time, but they can end that real quick. Next was Indiana at number 25, Michigan State. I had Michigan State winning this one. They pulled ahead late and did at home. It was really close all the way into the fourth quarter, but Michigan State just started pulling ahead right at the end. Towson at number 9, Florida. Was there any doubt? Florida won the game. Mississippi State at number 7, Auburn. This one was over before it started. I thought Mississippi State was going to hang in there and make it a game, but it was like 21-0 in the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game, and Auburn just ran away with it. Next is UConn at number 22, UCF. I had UCF winning this game at home. UConn's football team is just not all there right now, and it showed. UCF won big. Number 24, Kansas State at Oklahoma State. I picked Oklahoma State to win this game. I thought it would be a close game, hard fought, but I just feel like even though Oklahoma State wasn't the ranked team, they're the better team. And boy, did it show. They blew this game up and got a big home win and shot themselves up into the top 25. Number 5, Ohio State at Nebraska. I picked Ohio State to win this one. This is where game day went. It was an interesting choice in my opinion, and Ohio State just ran away with it. Nebraska was not in the game at all. Now we have Washington State at number 19, Utah. I picked Utah to win this game. They did. I believe the final was like 31-13, 31-20, something around there. So Utah comes away with a big win here and keeps their hopes alive at winning their side of the Pac-12. And last but not least, we had Navy at Memphis on Thursday night. I picked Memphis to win this one at home. I know neither team is ranked. I put it on here thinking one of them might become ranked if they won, Memphis. But it was not to be. Still, I did pick Memphis to win the game. Memphis did win the game, and that means for the week I had 18 out of 19 correct. That's a 94.7% correct rate. I was one off from another perfect week. But that puts me, for the season so far, weeks 0 through 5, I have 93 out of 108 games correct on my Games That Matter, which is an 86.1% correct rate. I thought this was such a great week. We had a lot of upsets, a lot, not really upsets, a lot of really close games, a lot of really good ones, almost upsets. Let me know what you guys think. Did you have a favorite game this weekend? Is there another one you're looking forward to coming up? Who do you think is overrated, or who do you think should be lower in the rankings or higher in the rankings? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.